Those Guys from Wichita, everybody. I'm your host, Conrad. I'm joined by a cast of crew here. I got to my left somebody that peeks through my window every night. He watches me sleep, he watches me change, he watches me masturbate, but most of all, he watches me pray. It's Andy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, friend.
How's it
How
going?
are you, Andy? How are you,
I
Andrew?
I am having a beer.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, crank it up.
Found out that
That's how I
unemployment
felt.
is no longer 6 months long.
I thought it was 3 years.
Yeah, I thought it was 3
60
years.
months.
That
Yeah.
was my goal.
That's what I heard.
I have a whole 2 weeks left.
Well, good time to start drinking.
That's what I
Did
told
you
him.
file for an extension?
That's how I found it.
That's no longer a thing.
See, now you miss Obama.
So
Wow.
Obama
I didn't know that
wouldn't
was
do
a
that
thing.
to you, just so you know.
I was getting ready to say thanks, Obama.
Yeah, I think it was Obama.
I think
it was
you
an
did.
No, you
Obama-style
cannot go
politics
back.
that are now doing this.
Unemployment was 3
he
years.
had to do that because it was just shit.
His first year, well,
When he-
nobody
when he
got
came in
jobs.
there,
I get it. You could be
everything
on
was taxed.
unemployment forever, but in this case, it would help a guy we know.
Oh. Well,
That's true.
the only reason
I was on it then too.
he gets 4
See?
weeks of unemployment is because free phone.
Well, I'm glad
So
to
you
see
can get a
that
free
you've-
phone.
Well, pretty soon you can start filing for government assistance.
Oh yeah,
so
That's
it's
true.
basically
That's
the same,
basically
and you get a
unemployment.
free
Same
phone.
thing.
Yeah, you get a
Right.
free phone, free health care, free
Food
car,
stamps.
free food. So that's better, actually.
Yeah.
You're going to find out
Less
that this is actually a
managing.
good thing. This is actually a blessing.
In disguise.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And free beer. So continue to drink.
Yes.
Well, sitting across from me, we're in his palatial estate here in the backs of the plantation, hiding in a
I
studio
call
we
it the
built.
bowels.
The bowels of the plantation. We didn't hire this out. We used labor.
Yeah.
Somebody, you know,
I would say
kind of not an appropriate term anymore, but
No.
they did a great job.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
did a great job.
right.
Servant, maybe you could say servant.
No.
No, probably not.
Just say help.
Indentured servant.
Helpers. Yeah.
Home
The
Depot
helpers.
parking lot residents.
Whatever. They did a great
That's it.
job.
That's a
But
good job.
thanks, Casey, for not paying them.
Good job.
Oh yeah, I threatened to file on him. You know,
Smart.
I'll call La Migra.
A lot of those guys didn't want paid, Andy. They were on what you are now going to be
Well,
on.
here's the deal.
Yeah,
When he
don't pay me. No, that's
When he-
just,
no,
I
I
like
say-
to work.
When he
I'm-
handed me that jacket,
much.
I'm like, oh, he's like, nah, dude, it's shaved ice. He gave me that ice jacket.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was for.
Who's making shaved ice?
And I was going out there and I was like, hey guys, shaved ice. And they all started running. I didn't understand. But
That's true.
Then
you
I got it. I
Then you
got it.
But that was a lot
Free
of good
labor.
shaved ice for
All I had
us.
to do was put on the jacket.
Yeah.
It was real easy.
Yeah, scared
And
them off.
sunglasses.
We usually have somebody up in the corner to read us a haiku or some sort, but Skinman's running a bit late, and our hottest podcaster
it.
in history,
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Smoothie.
He's there.
Riddle me this, riddle me that. Hey.
Hey.
That's it.
That's him.
He
Got
should
it.
be here momentarily.
Easy.
Also, the hottest man in podcasting, Smoothie, should be on his way too.
For sure.
Until he gets here, I'll introduce the co-host of the
There he
Those
is.
Guys from Wichita. Ladies and gentlemen, driving up from the butthole of America, Oklahoma, it is Mexico.
Hi, guys. Hey, I know no one really. I know no one really cares. I get it. But I'm going to say this up top for my buddy that
If you're
usually
gonna-
drives with
Okay.
me.
Oh,
I'll read a text.
Is he okay?
Divey.
I'll
We're
read a
calling
text.
him
I'll read a
Divey.
text.
That's good.
I know everybody's concerned. I get it. He had
Or
a,
can we call him HIV?
yeah.
That's pretty good.
Ding.
Yes.
Little too close to home. No, I'm kidding. He had a bad staph infection. But
That
here's
is
the
How's I'm going to give you a staph infection in about 2 minutes.
Hold this.
he had the antibiotics. Now that's what got him. The antibiotics hurt his tum because the guy, copious amounts of alcohol has worn out his.
He doesn't have any,
he
he has
has
a lining.
He doesn't
Yeah.
have any
It's
lining.
gone.
He just has intestines.
So he's been throwing up.
There's mush in there.
He's been throwing up all the time. Oh, there he is.
Ladies and gentlemen, he was just taping a special across the hall. You know him, you love him. He's the man in the corner. It's Skinman.
Yeah.
We didn't turn on the Coors Light yet.
So better late than never, eh?
Right.
Good to
Hold
have
on.
you.
Let me
keep
finish
going.
this, and we'll go right back to you, Skin Man. Okay, so he had a staph
I'd like to
infection.
go
Well, he
front
went to the
to it.
doctor. He didn't know what it was. That was that big pimple you wanted to pop so bad.
That was the staph
That was-
infection.
Staph.
I'm not a doctor. I wouldn't have
I know.
diagnosed it
So,
that way.
I don't
I
think he
said
actually.
It was a
That
poke
was a
from a
big
rusty
deal.
nail
It was
from all that pallets.
Also, great song. But here's the deal.
Pallets,
He-
yes.
It came back. It was staph infection. Now he had to get on the antibiotics because he doesn't have a lining in his stomach.
Penicillin.
They
Have a
gave
little bit of
I don't know
penicillin.
what I don't know what he gave him, but they gave him some sort of antibiotics.
Yeah.
Made his tum hurt. Threw up like 18 times a day, daily for about a week.
Somehow gained weight.
No, he looks great now. He does look like he's got the HIVs. But I said,
I like that new nickname.
I said, how the doctor go, Billy? Because he went back to the doctor today to make sure his SIDS
Hello,
is cured.
welcome, Miss Dr. Bombay.
Horse bit him.
Come to find out you do have the AIDS.
He says, hate it. Headed there now. I hate needles. I was like, just think of it like a dick. You love those things. And he said, fucker. He says, it's official.
Very thin dick.
I'm not dying. Well, I am, but just at regular speed. And I was like, yo, good job.
Yeah,
Like the
good
rest
job.
of us.
He
The rest of us.
Facebooked
Good job.
it.
Yeah.
He let everybody
Oh,
on
did he?
Facebook. Yeah, he did.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not on the Facebook.
Yeah, he Tim Allen Facebook.
No, this is a
so-
private message. Casey, this is a
He
private
didn't
message.
say that stuff,
He
though.
cares.
Not the funny jokes.
No.
He-
About-
I don't
or
think he
did he?
did do the funny jokes.
He tried.
He tried. but-
Yeah.
I just-
Later in the day.
Well, that was when I think he was fighting with his family later in the day.
I don't know.
His dog also got fixed, too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that
and
poor
it's high as a
fucking dog.
kite.
Yeah.
Same doctor,
That
Did the
did-
dog.
Yes.
Did the dog.
same dog.
Which is why the
So,
Well,
stomach
and
hurt.
Ivy's nuts. A couple
I'm
months
not
before.
paying a fucking doctor for
Fuck
this.
that,
I can
I'll-
do it. Put a lampshade
Cut
on
it.
its head and I'll
It's
bite
fine.
it off. Shit.
So that's why he's not here. He's sick. He went to the doctor, so he wasn't in the car
Okay.
at the end of work.
Yeah.
Will he be there tomorrow? No one knows.
Doesn't matter.
Don't know. I'll get a text in the morning. Say, I'm not going, Billy.
He's still on break.
I don't know how he's employed.
I was
He
gonna
hasn't
ask.
been at work for
as long
3
as I
weeks.
haven't been
yeah,
at work.
as long as Andy. And he's still pulling a check. It's
Well,
fine.
and once they fire
I'm
him,
the
he'll get
dumb
the
one-
6 months
I'm the dumb
unemployment.
one that's still driving to work like it matters.
Sucker.
Andy, why don't you get hired?
This
on
guy
over there?
doesn't
Right?
work.
Right?
No one works.
No.
You
I
have
need
to
to
go
go
one
I'm
day, and then you
Thinking about
stop going.
moving down onto his plantation.
Why am I working?
Well, you're taking 2 weeks off.
Yeah, you got 2
Start
weeks
next
off,
week.
and you
Yeah. The
you've
point is,
been there
that,
6 weeks.
sir, you don't have that much vacation. So what we're going to do is just you're fired.
You're fired.
You're fired.
I'm-
And all this stuff that we thought you had, you're not getting it. Fuck off.
But when you get fired, bud, guess what?
I
Never
work
go to
on-
work.
That's right. Just fuck it.
Pretty sure I could probably squat in a teepee somewhere out in the woods
Oh.
at his place.
I
and
would
he'd
never
know.
I
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
never know. I went out
Except
there.
for we're gonna start playing
Listen,
Cowboys and Indians.
I went
if
out
that
there
happens.
Sunday.
Oh, for sure.
This is Mexico's story. I went up there Sunday. I brought the dogs. The dogs went swimming. It was glorious. I let the girls walked around.
Seems chilly.
There's two. No, it was 50
It's a
degrees.
heated pond.
50
Oh,
degrees.
okay.
Nobody out
Natural
there.
spring.
No wind. They got to see both the little waterfalls action because
Just
water
north
was
of the
running.
equator.
The ponds were fucking golden.
You got-
Everything is off of there.
You got some Braveheart waterfalls
Yeah,
going on,
dude,
bud?
I do.
All right.
I do, man.
You're
It's
You
nice.
jumping
gotta
off
come
the
out.
rocks.
It's super nice. You gotta come
53
out.
out. The
I
water
won't
was
be there.
84.
It's a free shower. You stand underneath
Yeah.
it. You can just grab a little Irish Spring. It's an Irish Spring. I called one of them Irish Spring.
That's
this is
smart.
my
That
Irish Spring.
seems racist.
Yeah, it is
That's
a
fine.
Indian burial.
The other
ground.
one's the Chinaman Garden.
Okay,
so,
that's fine then.
and that's a great buffet.
It's a
Yes.
great. Yeah, I serve egg rolls there. At that,
You
at that
come,
water
you
park.
lie.
Yeah, it's just red rolls.
I
Spring
price
rolls.
koi fish. Is that
Oh,
weird?
man? That's
It's a little.
nice.
It's a little expensive. I got to work on.
So
that.
everybody
Yes.
went out. You had a good time. Walked
the family-
around.
Family went out.
Did you guys have a picnic or anything?
No, but I tell you what.
Do that frickin' moment. Like, what is that movie with Liv Tyler? Mexico's got Becky laying down. He's got
Oh,
the
yeah.
animal crackers on her, getting
Mhm.
ready to go on that fucking meteorite with Bruce Willis.
And then
Yeah.
the girl's like,
Bill
"This
Willis.
is weird,
Bill
Dad."
Willis. What's up, Bill?
Bill
Um,
Willis.
Yeah, no. I think the daughter got a
I
job.
wanna close my
that's good.
eyes.
Andy, I'm looking at everybody else that didn't have a job.
Yeah.
I think the daughter got a job.
That's good.
She ate chicken. She went by this place called Chicken Shack, which we all will go. They have jalapeno mac and cheese. You're
Is it
gonna
called-
like it.
my-
You're
Is
gonna
it
like
called
it.
Canes?
No, Cane's sucks ass.
Are you
Don't
kidding
ever-
me?
Herman Canes.
Don't ever say that.
Herman Canes.
You can
Canes
say
was
that.
No,
fantastic.
we'll go
No.
there.
Get out of here. Get out of here with your Cane's.
999.
This is
Canes
the
was
chicken.
great.
No, it's
Dax.
not. It sucks.
Every chicken tender was
He's a Canes
fantastic.
guy. Once you get a Canes guy, you can't stop it. All right. He's a chicken tender guy. Don't even fight it. You're a Chicken Shack
not.
guy, which
You're
is fine.
You're right.
You're a Love Shack guy.
You're
You're a
right.
Chicken Shack guy. He's a Canes
Exactly.
guy. That's fine.
You're never changing it.
You can't
Tin
change
roof
your
guy.
Canes.
Tin roof rusted, man.
He likes
You're right.
to
You
dip
caught
them in
me.
ranch.
You caught me.
All right. That's
You
his
got me.
thing.
I know.
The spicy ranch. He makes
got
it at home. Cayenne pepper.
It's the best,
It is.
I guess.
I'll go to both. I'll go to Canes with him.
Yeah.
I'll go Chicken Shack with you.
Thank you.
In the
Yeah.
same day, how many lunches you up for?
Man, I don't work. I'll eat.
It's true. When you don't
You paying?
Get
I'll
hungry.
eat too.
when you don't work, you get hungry more often.
That's
I
right.
found that. I found
right.
that to be true. Just a great day. It's a great day. Shout
Sounds
out
like
to
a
the
good
Chicken
day.
Shack.
Hey, yeah. New sponsor?
Maybe.
We can hit them up.
Yeah.
Once we get the producer.
I mean,
over
it's
there.
out of a gas station. They make literally $8 billion a day.
I love gas. I love stations. I
do.
love chicken.
Love that.
You combine
That's
the
great.
3
Oh my gosh.
gas station
It's
chicken.
a perfect fit for this podcaster. I know
For
that.
sure.
We can do something
For
with
sure.
that.
Roasted.
Do they all wear
Maybe you
jumpsuits?
can do one of your daily podcasts up there.
Hey, Shannon.
I could do my John Daly's at the Chicken Shack. We could do that.
No, I'm good.
Skin
I just
Man,
keep
you're
heating the
here.
table.
You want to read us your poem, buddy?
Well, it's kind of stolen.
Oh,
So-
that's fine. Most of this is, including the jokes
Yeah,
and the story about buying.
And the chicken.
We just redo the Lance whatever podcast.
yeah, it's all
Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong.
It's
Yeah,
all-
Lance
yeah.
Armstrong podcast.
It's all about
redone.
bike seats.
There once was an angler from Neo Show. His stories were never quite true, no.
What?
His friends
True
couldn't
knows
take
not a
it.
word.
His mouth, well, they taped it. Now he hums about fishing on Pluto.
Okay.
I
Don't
don't. That
ever-
can't be
Yeah.
stolen.
Don't.
That's
yeah.
stolen. Where the
From
fuck
where?
did you steal it from?
Neo Show.
Gumps.
Interwebs.
All right.
Leave it there.
Put it back.
Wherever you
Are you
found
saying
it,
riddle
throw
me
that
this,
one
riddle me
back?
that. Hey, was
Throw that
it
one up.
back.
throw that
Throw
one
it
away.
back.
Throw it away.
Well,
I like Skin Man's originals better.
now
Thank
you know the cast, everybody. Welcome to the show. Today is January 22nd, 2020.
ding.
Ding.
Okay, I'll take that. A ding ding. If you're listening to our beautiful voices and you're listening live, you're listening to us on Mixler.com/Falcon FM. If you're listening to us on Podbean, thank you. We do that live there at the Podbean's live player app. We do this from 7 to 9 every Wednesday night. Or you can watch our big dumb waterheads as we
Yeah.
do this on Facebook Live or on
Yeah, you can.
YouTube Live or on Periscope. We stream it all over the interwebs so you can catch it. Tonight will be a special night because tonight will be the first night that at about an hour and 15 in,
Mhm.
we're going to say bye-bye to all of you people on
Oh!
Facebook and bye-bye to all of you people on Twitter and everywhere streaming. Falcon, see you
Wow.
later. Going bye-bye time. If you want to listen to the rest of the show live, you'll have to go to our Patreon page. Just go to Patreon and search for Those Guys from Wichita.
Easy.
You can subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the $2.99 one or higher,
Right.
because the $1 one will give you the back archives of all of our shows. There's
Everything.
500 shows on there, so you can check those out for $1 a month.
Yeah.
But if you do the $2.99 one, you'll be able to catch tonight's live broadcast of the bonus show, and it'll be there forever.
Whoa.
You can just have it to download, and you can put it. There's a way that you can put the feed into your iTunes and anything else.
Feed it.
That way you don't have to go to these different platforms. They'll all be there
Yeah.
anytime we do a bonus show and a regular show. So go to our Patreon page, check it out. Just got it up and going fully, got the adult content thing taken off of there.
Okay.
So everything looks good on there.
Mhm.
There's going to be some stuff, just a few shows that are out of order because they were on different platforms
Oh, right.
throughout the 10 years that we were recording. But for
Right.
the most part, everything's pretty much in order. Took a lot of work.
Yep.
But luckily I don't work, so it doesn't matter. So I had plenty
That
of
was
time
your
to do
work.
it. That was my work. But it's all up there. I know $2.99 a month is a lot for some people,
Oh yeah, you mind?
but I mean, really, it's not that much for a
It's
month.
not.
And we're gonna do at least one show. If you get for the higher, if somebody pops for a higher package, we got videos that are coming out with
I will
Casey
blow
and
you.
Skinman.
I
There
mean,
is
I will visit-
$100 a month,
Yep.
which seems low.
Yeah.
That Shannon will blow you.
Hello.
So check that one out if you want to.
I'm good.
It's one of those
I've
VR
been told.
videos. So
I think I sent Chris subscribed to our website one when it was all fucked up on the Conrad and Jack
Yeah.
Show's website. I credited him back. He's not subscribed to it anymore. So Chris, just so you know, you should have got a little credit on there. If not,
Ding.
hit me back. I'll
Yeah,
I'll
we got
email you $3
we got
so
you, buddy.
and get you back
charged
on the
him
right one.
twice.
So that's tonight. We're gonna do a bonus show tonight.
I'm excited.
I am too. I'm excited that we can go back. I don't know the rules because it's still technically through YouTube. You'll get a private YouTube link, and we'll give you a private YouTube show once you sign up for this.
Hot.
And we can finally go back to our old ways. I mean, I'm looking forward to playing some of the old stuff that we used to play.
Oh, my God.
As far as songs go,
It's
I mean, we
gonna
had a
be-
whole bonus
oh,
show song we
it's
got to play.
It's gonna
So
be ding. It's
yeah,
gonna be ding.
Ding Dong
tax-free.
Delicious
Yes.
is what we're gonna have
It's
on
gonna be
there.
crazy.
So I'm excited for that. I'm excited that it's done. I've been spending all my time going back through the old show, the Conrad and Jack Show, and where it's located, and emailing people saying, "Get my shit off of your thing. I don't want it there." And a lot of them, you can, if you just Googled the old show,
Yeah.
it'll come up. Try to hit play. A lot of them it doesn't work. 'cause
And
it's
here's the
all
thing: you
fucked
told
up.
me way more downloads too, because guys that you said, "Hey, take us off of your shit," they're like, "Oh
Yeah.
my God, they made it!
That's true.
They finally made it!" So they downloaded all the stuff.
It's
That's
been
the
working
top-
great. We had
yeah.
a lot of downloads on the last episode, and it's growing, and everything's going good. So
Boom.
support us any way you can. Hopefully, obviously, Andy's drinking
That's
now.
so
we're-
now we need more money.
we
to
need
support
more
him.
money.
True.
Yes, this is something over the past 4 years, Andy, that's been with us.
I'm a very cheap drinker.
He
though.
doesn't drink. We took him to Vegas, and we could barely get one White Russian down his throat before he was like, "Okay, I'm done."
And it was free.
for the trip. I'm done for the trip. What are you talking about? This is the point. I remember one time I thought Skinman was going to beat his head in for not just getting a drink.
I don't remember
Andy,
that.
if there's going to be somebody that walks by and asks for a drink, order the fucking drink. You don't have to drink it, bud. We sit here and wait for free drinks.
It will not be wasted.
Give it to one of us. So, Andy's, this is a big turn for us, and I don't know how tonight's going to play out.
Turn down for what?
Turn down for what? I don't
I was
know.
about to pull an E on you today because I did drive all the way to McPherson to apply
gotta
for a job.
Come pop on in.
Come on in.
Come
Well,
on.
I don't know.
He'll
I
awkwardly
didn't know.
not
I was
let
going
you
to call
in,
you, and I
and-
thought maybe you'd do the same thing you did to E. He was like,
Yeah,
probably.
I mean, yeah, we could meet up later at the show. Or maybe meet up later at the
Yeah,
show.
tell me about
I
it.
got some canes.
I mean, if you would have jumped in playing Snake Boy for a while, I mean, you could have played Snake Boy with me.
Oh,
but I was kind of on a time constraint too. So
I was going to invite Eric for some Snake Boy, but I didn't know. He was dressed too nice. Ladies and gentlemen, he was taping a special across the hall also. It's Smoothie.
Yeah. I want to hear more about the Snake Boy. Did I miss something, or can I just imagine what it is?
When you bring it up, sometimes it's awkward because, you know, it's games that dads play with kids, right?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
under the blankets, roll around, slither.
Yeah, Snake Boy.
Yeah.
I'm Snake King,
Yeah.
Right.
obviously, and there's Snake Girl and
For
Snake
sure.
Boy, and then I
Yeah.
have to stay under a blanket. Light hurts my eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
I'll find a doll or something, and it'll be my precious, and then
Yeah.
I'll run around and, you know, cast spells on the kids as Snake King.
I love it.
It's a fun game. It's better nude, but their kids are getting older.
Yeah.
I'm voting for Conrad Olympics. We got Snake Boy. We got Carrot Ball.
Carrot ball, big stick baseball.
Big Sick Baseball.
Yeah.
Yep,
Come up with a few more, man.
that's all you
Lava
need.
floor.
Oh, that's easy.
Well, those three are actually in the Rio Olympics now, so that's
Right.
tough. But
Yeah.
we'll have to come up with some more original games.
What's that motorbike club? The motorbike TV show. What's that called?
You're thinking of Pimp My Ride?
Yeah.
Okay.
With all the white guys that have the motorbikes.
Oh, Rust Restorations.
East Coast
Eric just
Customs.
came from a live taping of that show. The Rustations. Yeah, that's the one. I
Sounds
was
like a
thinking
good show, Eric.
Yeah,
How's everybody doing? How's everybody's 22nd of 2020?
I'm ready for it to be done.
Yeah. 2020 or
Yes,
the
year.
world?
Just everything
All
in
of it,
general.
Yes.
Yeah. I kind of feel the same way. I saw
But-
that Hillary has a new documentary coming out.
Oh, I thought you were going to say candle because I was going to get my wallet out.
Yes, that too.
So
No, I took a picture of this, and luckily I
I don't
I'd
know.
have to explain
She's
it.
got to make that to afford that. She's getting sued too. So
Well, it's on Hulu, which is a great app. If you guys,
I love that thing.
Yeah, it's just a great thing. You guys can watch videos on there. You know, there's commercials, so that's fun too.
Yeah.
If you guys like commercials, but it's there, and it popped up as the main thing because I'm assuming with the amount of money behind her releasing something like this, that she gets to have the main billing
Mm.
when you open up this app,
Mhm.
right? So open it up, and I'll show you the picture that they chose for
Put on there?
Hillary's new documentary. Because I
is
laughed,
it just Monica Lewinsky?
I LOL'd when it happened because
She looks good, by the way.
Camel
now.
toe pic?
Monica or
Yes.
Hillary?
No, Monica.
yes,
look at this. This looks
Hot.
nothing like she looks gorgeous.
yes, that's her.
Gorgeous.
This pic compared Google a picture of
She-
Hillary now. What is she? 80? She's got to be 80.
She
No,
looks
that's
like a
70s,
cross between like
75.
a World War II Nazi propaganda thing
Not Nazi,
And
Russian.
Gorgeous.
and the Russian
Heavily
chick from Rocky
photoshopped?
3.
Oh yeah, Rocky 3.
Yes,
Robo,
she looks
yes.
like the wife from Rocky 3.
I was
Hot.
thinking Robo chick. I mean, she looks like a robot. I mean, she is a robot. I'm just saying she's a more attractive robot.
Right,
in
she
that
looks
picture.
like Ex Machina on this picture from the
Right.
robot movie.
Yeah.
Ex Machina. You guys have all
Yes.
seen it.
I've seen it.
Machina.
she's a little bit
It's
white.
ju- I just took it, and Jonah's like, "What are you doing?" Because we were getting ready to watch Bob's Burgers, and I
Oh,
said,
I just gotta
"This
get a picture,
woman,
bud.
I gotta get a picture of this lady because she
Yeah.
looks nothing like
Looks
this,
great.
bud." It'd be like me.
That's how I
say there's a
picture-
Conrad documentary, and it's just a picture of Brad Pitt.
Right.
Conrad, the real story. You can't start it off. You can't start it off as an authentic story about you, then you use the most Photoshop pic ever as
Oh.
the fucking thing.
You can.
You can, but then it plays into the whole point.
That picture almost makes me want to vote for her.
Breaking all the barriers and cutting down the walls. The real story behind Hillary.
I'll go with
really?
Casey
The
and
real
we'll vote.
story. You used a fake picture already.
I mean, she looks great.
You gave her a tribute, didn't you?
I contributed.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't want to see that, but send
It's
it to
the
her.
next picture.
Send it.
It's
Send
the
it.
next
I'm
picture.
sure it is.
Jonah, get close shot.
I didn't have her undies or anything. So
Hey, Dad, look
I
at
used
me.
The phone.
I'm helicoptering.
It's kind of weird. You got to use a different phone to take a picture of it.
Yeah, you do.
So I had to
You
get
had to have
another
two
phone.
phones.
I had
You
to
got
charge
two-
another phone.
Got 2 phones.
Yeah, but one was dead, so I
Look,
had to leave
Daddy,
it on
I
there
used
for a while.
ranch.
I did too.
You got to stop using that flip phone too, because you never clean
worst
it. You just
pictures.
close it. It just goes everywhere.
It's funny.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's,
it's
it's
great.
a good thing.
Yeah.
You can see little pictures in there.
I don't know why you called. I'm gonna Big Mac it. Because maybe the Big
Secret
Mac sauce comes. Yeah, the secret sauce comes out the side. I get it.
It's
now.
a C
Now I get
tribute.
it.
The streaming service was a big part of my weekend. In fact, Mexico and I
Climate.
were I don't know what type. We were typing to each other over the weekend. One of the
We've
nights.
been doing a lot of date.
No
hot-
ventures in between.
no
No.
adventures. We didn't have any adventures. We were gonna meet up a
I
couple
went.
times.
I
but-
won
Maybe
too
we were
much
buying
money.
like a drive-in or something.
I
Phone
won
was
too
open.
much money the last time we had an adventure.
Yeah, we both left with way too much money,
Yeah,
so we don't want to do that too
for
often.
sure.
No, we were tip
When
typing.
was this?
Well, he immediately, at some point at like midnight, 1 a.m. on Saturday, hey bud.
Yeah.
You know, you awake? Like what's going on? It's like, yeah, I'm chilling, sitting here
Yeah, I'm playing Snake King.
playing Snake King, and have you watched this new Aaron Hernandez documentary? And I was, no. Why would I? That's like me watching the
great.
Hillary documentary. Why would I do that? He's like, bud, he's tickling buttholes. You got to
Yeah.
check this out.
And he's innocent.
And I was like,
find out.
What
Gay
do
and
you
innocent.
mean? And so I go type back to him because I'm 3 sheets to the wind on this night. I was like, I
He's
just watched,
feeling good.
I watched a movie too, man. You got to watch. Because lately, what I've been doing on the weekends is I'll get drunk and then I'll watch a movie about a family that moves out in the wilderness and doesn't have any help from society. I'd like to find those, like a survivalist movie. And so I've watched
Bodyguard.
Bodyguard's one of them, yeah, and the Captain Fantastic movie. I don't know if you guys have
Yep, love
seen
it.
that. It's got
The
Vigo.
smoothie
Or
documentary.
Vigo Mortensen.
Peter Pan.
Is it Vigo?
I watched one like
Peter
that with
Pan's a
John
good one.
Candy in it, where him and
Great Outdoors.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot like Great Outdoors. I'll
Goodwill
watch movies.
Northern
like that.
Exposure.
Yep.
Exactly.
Meet the Feebles.
So typically, because that's the dream right now that I have, is just to move away from everybody. I'll watch these and watch actors act like they're surviving, and I'll think, I can do it. I could do this.
Yeah.
I mean, this makes sense. I could teach my
you
kid.
and E both.
The
I could
road.
teach my kid to, read Latin. I could do that. I could do that. Ooh, text from Mexico.
Hey, check it out. The finger and buttholes.
Really? You should
Yeah,
watch this.
neat.
No, you didn't watch my movie, did you?
No, I did.
Fucker.
Sorry.
The only reason I wanted you to watch it, I thought it'd be so funny. Because Captain Fantastic, it is about the outdoors, but he hangs dong in it. And I thought you would
No.
watch it and you'd see that he hangs dong and you'd text me back. The only reason I recommended it to you is so you could see his ding dong, which is the only reason I did. I wanted you to see that big old donger.
I've seen it, but I will take a picture next time. I will watch the movie.
Watch it. It's a great movie.
I'm
Is
sure
that
Plus,
the next picture?
donger. I'll
Yeah.
get a picture of that.
Thank you.
It's smaller. I mean,
Well, I
he's
know.
cold.
Well, yeah, but I texted you that big blue dong from that. What was that movie that was?
Not Avatar.
No,
Yeah, the
Your-
camera
your
adds
shows.
10 pounds.
Watchmen.
The Watchmen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you for that.
You're welcome.
And I should send you a picture of this dong
It's
anyways.
just weird that you CGI a superhero, which he's a great superhero.
Yeah.
You CGI
Micro penis.
CGI him in there,
Right.
and then he's hanging dong. So technically, that's not against the rules. It's a cartoon, kinda.
Kind of.
Do you know what I mean? But we know what that sausage link is. We get it. I mean, it was enough for me to take a picture of it and send it to
to me.
Conrad late at night. Check it out, dude. It's
So-
a big blue dong.
I will get you a picture. I think it's Vigo Mortensen, which is kind of weird because
Yeah, I like that guy.
isn't it fun when you watch? There's all these rumors that sometimes will circulate that you'll hear about actors that have big old dongers. Maybe
Danny
you guys
Trejo?
don't. Maybe you guys don't hang
No,
out in the
we
same
don't.
circles that I do.
Those aren't, no.
I'm not part of that group, but
Anyways,
nope.
there is
I
a
get them
forum.
from you.
Just
I get them from you. I
Athletic
get,
locker rooms
I
and
get
you.
so much dick pics from fucking Conrad.
That's true. There's a forum out there where I'm sure that you guys probably go on sometimes, or maybe you've glanced at it when you're looking at who's got big dongs in Hollywood. And anyways, I thought that Vigo Mortensen, I remember him being on that list. And so when I saw his donger in Captain Fantastic, I was like, it's not that. Then I felt better about myself
Oh.
because I thought
Danny
maybe.
Trejo's on the list, too.
Well, I could. That's
Yeah.
prison dong. That's prison dong.
But
That's,
Seal is always at the top of the list.
Stretched.
and plus, he's got that How Bizarre music video where where he
Yeah.
stretches it.
Yeah. That's not fair when you stretch it. That's not fair.
How Bizarre.
I mean, if you're in the
He's
so-
saying that, right?
How
I
bizarre.
could get to it fast enough.
Yes.
Save it for the bonus show. Tonight we have the bonus show. We can play How Bizarre and all of our other stuff. So anyways, I was also watching what the fuck did I say? Light of My Life.
Yeah, light up my life.
Same kind of deal.
Yeah.
Crazy premise. I don't know if it's on Hulu or not. Maybe it's after Hillary. But what it was is Casey Affleck, the good Affleck, not the fuck up like Ben. he goes out. I guess every woman in the world contracts a virus that immediately kills all the women, but his daughter's immune to it. So he shaves her head and then carries her around in the wilderness because now there's no women apparently to keep society together. So everybody just lives on their own and takes what they want. And,
Sure.
you know, kind of like what is Death Wish, or what is that movie? Death Wish, or the one on the dirt roads, you know, with Mel Gibson and all that
Wrong
bullshit.
turn.
Leaving L.A.
Waterworld.
Waterworld. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So it's a lot like Waterworld, but in snow. And so they'll go hang out in tents and stuff, and then people will stumble upon him like, that's my son, all this, but people, that's not your son. That's obviously a girl. I mean, it's a girl. And it's boring. The whole movie's really boring. But at the end, then he just beats people to death in this barn house and gets shot and goes and dies in this place. Not to give it away, but
Kind of did.
the whole movie, I'm watching it. I'm texting Mexico, and I'm like, I guess I'll watch it. I mean, it's late, but
Yeah.
you know, I need
Crank
something
it
to
on.
cheer me up. If you're telling me
Yes.
Aaron Hernandez is getting his butthole licked,
That's it.
I'll watch it. I don't. I mean,
Yes.
it's just late night, anyways.
Yeah.
By this point, it's 1. Yeah.
It's a feel-good story. That's all I'm saying. I told him, hey, bud,
And I was
wanna
getting kind of the heebie-jeebies. You know when you watch a movie, much
It's
like
too
Light of
close
My
to
Life,
home.
where it's super intense, the whole movie, you're just kind of...
I was so intense the whole time I was watching Up. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's so intense, and you
Because I got a lot
feel
of
it.
balloons in my house.
And so the whole time in this movie, you'll hear these sounds like... And then he'll be like, oh, fucking red alert, go hide in the trees and shit. They got these little base camps they set up. And I was like... So this whole movie, I'm listening to, when the fuck is this whistling
Gonna
gonna
stop.
like come to a head? I'm sitting
I
here
gotcha.
waiting for
Yeah.
somebody to jump out of a tree
Right.
and hit the girl with the hatchet and then like fuck the wound until
Right.
she wakes up again and then kill the dad. I don't know how it's gonna end. And
Your camera's ready.
the whole movie doesn't really tell me that that could happen, but
Right.
I'm thinking like anything can happen at this point. Fucking credits roll.
No.
Realize the whole time it's my wife snoring. The whole time I was watching this movie, thinking, this is crazy, dude. Like, it felt like I was in the movie. That's why. It's surround sound.
See, that's why you're an audio guy. So you noticed that.
I did. I picked up on it.
So when you...
But
when-
you should pick up where it's coming from.
I was immersed in the film. I
Yes.
was in it. I was in there with Casey Affleck, and we were hiding in that tent playing
Love it.
fucking Snuggle Buddies. And, you know, come to find out, it wasn't a whistle.
Oh. It must be real close. It's got to be close. This is weird.
And
They're just eating
some
soup.
jigaboo's gonna
Something's
jump
gonna
out of this
happen.
tree.
They're just eating soup. Something's going to happen.
Hit somebody with a fucking broken log or something. Let's see what this happens. So, anyways, movie gets over. I realize that is my wife, so I pinch her nose, shut that up,
She passed out.
and turn on Aaron Hernandez. And this
And
whole,
that's how you get dreams about
whole
drowning.
fucking. I've only watched the first. I don't know how many parts there are.
3.
I've only watched the first part,
Oh, well, it's,
and I was watching this, trying to stay awake because
Come on.
basically the first part of it, it's all about him fucking.
he's a football player.
He's a football player and
We
he's a
know.
murderer.
We
and
get
he
it.
left at this time and he drove this tiny little white car.
Yeah, do you like that?
Which was badass.
Yeah.
Rented like a Honda Civic.
Did you see in the part where it shows him like they're all in the house and he has the gun? Then
Oh
he
yeah, he's just
leaves?
wandering around. Yeah,
Yeah.
the camera got
Waving
him. See you later, camera. And then I think they tried to delete some stuff.
But they show him coming back in.
But he
with
just deleted like the 1 hour where he killed people, not when
Yeah.
he left and came back and
Yeah.
fucking
yeah, he deleted the part where he wasn't there.
yeah,
Right.
that was it.
Blood's
we
all
still
over.
have time when you left and came back. You didn't have to. Oh shit, fucked it up.
Fuck.
You're right.
And his girlfriend, he's sitting like, hey, it's behind the fucking. Send her text messages like
Yeah.
the thing is
Your
behind.
super surprise is behind the
Yeah, put it
dresser.
in a trash bag and go throw it away. Could
It's
this be
by
the
the-
murder weapon?
It's by the keys. No, it's not the murder weapon.
So and she's like, I have no idea. I don't
yeah,
know.
with a cigar box. I don't know.
But then it gets to like the last 2/3. This whole time, I'm trying to keep my eyes open. When is somebody
well,
gonna
dude,
get their
come on,
asshole
I'm
eaten?
sorry.
It's
Oh,
late,
Yeah. All right. You're right.
and that's when those old high school football players come on.
Crawling out from under a rock, man.
Yeah, they
There
come
are.
out there. Oh yeah, I was teammates with there, and he's a really nice guy. A lot of people think he comes from like a bad neighborhood,
he
but
did.
we was all friends, and people loved his dad, and he's a hero. And I think that's a lot why he probably was conflicted, like I was for a long time, because we used to go to my bedroom and we used to take our clothes off. And I don't want to say he's gay or was in a relationship with me, but
Right.
I mean, looking back at it, we fucked each other every day.
Right.
So we was boyfriend and boyfriend.
Yep.
And then wide shot, dad's sitting right next to this
Yeah.
kid. I feel bad about what I did. What the fuck?
Look, I don't care. I mean,
I wouldn't. I mean, I don't now.
You know, I
but
sure.
at the time, was I saying some stuff?
Yeah,
that
was I saying those?
if I ever
faggots,
find out that
I'll
you
cut
were
out your
doing
dick,
that, I'm gonna
I'll
beat the
fucking-
shit out of
yeah,
you,
you're
dead
not-
fucking piece
no
of shit.
son of mine.
Have I ever?
said it.
Yeah,
I said it.
and I'm guilty for
I
that.
said it. I said that.
That's my problem.
But here's the deal. I don't care if you
I don't
suck
not
dick.
anymore.
Don't care.
I don't think it's real. Now I'm gonna watch one
you-
episode.
No, you did text it. Now here's the deal. There's another. Now this is speculation. I have no idea. There's another documentary coming out to set the record straight, because we need the record straight for a guy that hung himself in prison. We need that, just like Epstein. Okay,
Yeah.
we need a
We need that
clarification.
document.
Well, there's a
need
lot
that.
of people that say that that's why he actually killed himself. He didn't care about being in prison for
Because
murder
Epstein,
thing.
I would have too.
Well, yes.
That guy's
You
creepy
think that
looking.
Hernandez killed himself because he thought that this was going to come out that he was gay?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Here's what I got from just the first episode. A couple high schoolers.
Yeah.
You know,
Exploring.
testosterone is just exploding. I
Right.
mean, these are big
sure.
football players.
Yeah.
Just a couple dudes
One's in a bow tie.
going back to the house.
Maybe.
Nothing's on TV. They don't have Hulu. They don't
Fine.
have Netflix. They don't have
Yeah.
any of that.
They start rubbing
Just got some dude on
blue
dude stuff.
blue
Just
emu.
A couple.
To, you know, I mean, because
Their
they're
muscles are sore.
They're sore.
And then they.
So now you're rubbing blue emu.
This guy never said they kissed. That's
No,
one thing he
that's
didn't
true.
say. He said that maybe they laid in a bed together naked, but that's just high school boys.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
No.
That's just snake. That's just snake king.
That's just a couple snake kings,
That's it.
pre-snake king, snake princes that are
Fine.
just hanging out. I mean, that's what guys do.
That's what they do, Casey.
No.
If you get an extra 30 minutes before practice, that's how you get relaxed for
Yeah.
practice. You get naked,
Maybe that's
get
why
under
I
the
wasn't
covers.
one of the top
Release.
tier athletes.
Or after
Well,
practice. I mean,
yeah.
just a couple friends hang out. You had to share adult videos back then. You remember that? You didn't.
Yeah.
Not nobody had you porn. That
Ditch
wasn't-
porn.
Yeah, you ditch porn.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, he played football in Connecticut. It's cold during football
True.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't go out in the ditches
Before,
and do
after
this.
practice, you got to warm up under the blankets.
Now, if you're
Play
gonna-
some Snake King.
Is it smart to build like a
I get it.
barrier or a fort in between you and your buddy?
Yeah, could
Have
be.
like your own little,
Maybe.
and kind of put the magazine in between you two?
Yeah.
Is that smart? I mean, yes.
Maybe.
Well, how
That's
you
a
going
lot
to
of
be close
work.
teammates?
That's a lot of work. Let your thighs touch. You know, let your thighs rub together.
Well, like, yeah, no.
Okay, is it? Do you think it's homosexual act when
I don't
there's?
care, by the way.
I know, but just to
Well,
try to
care a little bit.
Try to have a
This
baseline.
is someone's
But if
life
somebody
we're
chooses
talking
that,
about.
I'm
okay?
fine with it. But in your scenario,
okay, everything I've described so far.
super gay.
Wow. Okay, I don't think so. Right now, I think we're on a very straight
Wow.
path.
Pretty
Let
aggressive
me
there, Casey.
try to get a baseline for gay here.
Okay.
Homosexual guy.
Yeah.
Okay. If
Finger in buttholes.
you watch a video on one of those adult sites and there's a beautiful girl, probably just doing this to get her degree,
Maybe.
law degree or
We don't
something.
know.
Paying
and
loans.
just paying the bills,
Yeah.
Doing her thing. And she's with a nice young gentleman and they're having a good time.
Yeah.
Just kissing, then doing a little bit more, and it gets a little intense.
Maybe it moves out to the front porch.
All of a sudden, somebody else comes in, some other guy. And, you would think bro would be like, hey, get out of here, bud. No, I'm going to stay. And he's like, yeah, you know what? You stay. Come on in. And now there's two guys in there.
Yeah.
And they're
And the
both
girl
with the
gets up and
girl.
leaves.
The girl stays there. And they both with the girl. Now, are those two guys gay?
If at any point they're kissing each other
No
and
kissing?
or poking each other, yes.
No poking. If there's any contact, it's incidental, and typically the girl's causing it by
Well,
rubbing their shafts together.
Right.
That's just the tip.
Well, that in that scenario, completely not.
She's exploring.
But if you're
Okay, you're telling me
you're mashing
that
your
it's
thighs,
less gay to have the tips of your wieners get smashed in together
then
by
you
a
smash them
girl.
in a butthole?
No, they never said butthole smashing.
Yeah, they did.
No, they said laying in bed.
Boyfriend
Yeah.
and boyfriend. And
Well, he was in high school. Doesn't know what that means. This kid.
he's just looking back. Now he does.
I
know.
think this guy's super gay and
Yeah.
doesn't have as gay fucking post to put his hat on.
Well,
and
that
he
may
wants to
be-
say it was Aaron Hernandez.
Right.
'cause That
Okay.
gives you so much gay cred.
that is great gay cred.
That's
Yeah.
good street cred.
That's great gay street
Yeah.
cred.
Well,
Because
I
there's
heard
not
Aaron
much.
Hernandez was hung, so
Well, we don't know. I mean,
At
do
the
we
end,
know?
he
We-
was,
yeah.
but
Yeah, that's true.
that was where my joke was going.
Is
He
that
got
what he
it.
hung himself with?
Thanks for finishing it.
I don't know. What did you watch the rest of it?
I did. I watched all three parts.
Okay, now where do you fall? Because after
He's
the first,
gay.
okay,
It's pretty
is there
clear.
any more evidence that comes out in the
Yes.
following
Yeah.
two?
Like
yeah,
a
from a lot of people.
not evidence. People
People-
discussing
hearsay.
stories.
A lot of
Speculating.
hearsay.
Now you got to remember that this documentary was made.
I mean, at no
by the
part-
same people that made.
No part. Let me clear
The
this up because I know
Weinstein
I know
stuff.
the next question you're going to ask. Does any of these witnesses or people that said that he was gay? Maybe did they have like a jar of his farts or something? No, that never happens.
And
There's
then some
no
of them maybe
evidence.
have a vendetta.
I'm just saying, there's no evidence.
What would the jar of farts be for?
Well, I mean, just to show that he would. I mean,
For the gay-
they were close enough to his butthole to capture.
That's what was behind the screen that
The
this
whole
girlfriend
time.
had to get.
It's a conversation
I'm
piece.
just saying that you were going to ask me about evidence, and
No, I
no,
just, do you really think? I mean, is it possible? I should say, is it possible that people that live in the homosexual world, that's
Yeah.
their life,
Right.
Is there a fart jar?
Well, if that's their thing, I mean, I think
I
in the
thought that was-
straight life there's a fart
I don't-
jar. To be fair,
That's true. There
I
could
thought
be
that
just
was-
a fart guy.
I thought that was common practice.
well, it could be fart girl.
I was always raised
not-
that way. I mean, here's the deal: if someone were to
Put
say
your
my
sexiness in a fart jar.
my good friend Annie was gay, I'd say, "Where's the jar?"
That's smart. That's proof. That's what I'm saying. That's gay proof. That's
right?
evidence.
I'm just, here's the deal: I don't care if he is or not. I'm just saying that if you're going to make those kinds of
Accusations.
claims
Yeah.
and accusations, I want to see the jar. I mean, I think that's the next. I mean, that's the next.
What if he said? What if he
That's
said,
the
"Smell
next
this"?
logical
Yeah,
step in
logical.
this.
Well, I don't want to
not.
nitpick technicalities, but back in the '60s, closeted homosexuals probably had fart jars. But it's 2020. They probably have
Oh.
like bottles, like plastic bottles, like
Like
an
a spray?
No, disposable.
Ozarka water
No.
bottle that's empty.
like
They
a smart
just
water.
tin.
they
Yeah.
squeeze it and then let it go, so it
No, I think it's more.
Sucks it all
and then
out.
cap it.
I'll
The
let
new
it pass.
generation
It
has the
has to be
tin
clear.
ones with the
I
screw
will
on the
allow it. It has to be clear. You
Because
know
in
what I
the
mean?
'60s, there's like Folgers cans, which is
Yes.
it's a
Yeah.
funny joke. Hey,
Yeah.
smell that coffee, but
Right.
Well, it's a mason jar. Everybody canned vegetables back in the day.
That's
Nowadays, who has a jar around? Who's
No,
got a
you're right.
mason
I've
jar?
never seen a jar.
You could use. I mean, it depends on. I mean, you could do use it.
My
Take
door's
the,
a jar, but
You take the sticker off because it's easy. Door's a jar.
I don't know. You're right. And if that evidence wasn't presented, there was no jar that was brought
I just
to
knew
the.
that was your next question. Is there any proof? And no, there was no jar.
There's
I
no
mean,
jar.
that's just one of the many things you could show.
Well, the problem I had with this documentary
Yeah.
from the get-go
Slow.
is the fact that
proof that Skinman's gay.
Just
He's
saying.
got a fart jar.
there it is.
That's how I
There it
say
is.
guess.
The people that made this were the same people that made The Keys Were by the Dresser the whole time. The
That's
fucking
true.
Making
That's
a
the
Murder
first thing
doc.
I told you. It's the first
Which,
thing. I
by the
told
way, is that something that you find this a lot where people will? Is that something you want to hang your hat on as far as that's
They
from
do.
the makers of
They do.
Making a Murderer? You mean that documentary that like completely fucked over these
Well, let
this
me
whole
ask you this
family that
question.
didn't do anything and
bud,
didn't kill his Craigslist reporter?
Let me ask you this question: would you rather have that, or for the makers of
Up.
Disney movie?
Yeah, Pixar.
From the makers of Coming to America.
And
That-
pedophiles.
That would be better.
That would be better. It's got lions in it.
And Medea's
Like, oh, for
family
the guys
reunion.
who brought us Making a Murderer. Oh, great. Another inconclusive thing where
Yeah.
there's so many questions to be answered after.
Well, did he murder people? I mean,
Seems
likely.
possible.
Are we talking about the Making a Murder guy?
No,
Avery?
I'm talking about
Hernandez?
Hernandez. Yeah,
Did he murder
Steve
somebody?
or Aaron.
I don't know. I
Take
don't
your
know.
pick.
I mean, it seemed like they made this one guy, at least in the first episode, this Otis guy or whatever his name was,
His
that
buddy.
Yeah,
his buddy. He seemed to be a pretty decent cat. I mean, the way they portrayed it.
his dad was great.
My thing is, a lot of times they were all kind of hanging out in some pretty bad circles. Were they all just fucking each other, and that's what this was about?
I mean,
Or were they all like
Some of that
drug
may have been going
dealers?
on.
here's the deal.
He
I
wanted to be a gangster.
I
That was a
didn't
big
make-
thing.
I didn't make that big a deal out of that. I just wanted to see because time has passed. You kind of forgot what was he even in jail for, and you're like, oh, that's right, he murdered like 18 people, and then
Only
I was.
one that he was actually busted for.
Oh, he had more on his rap sheet, maybe?
Allegedly.
There was another couple.
Well, there's two in
others.
Florida
and no Honda Civic.
when he was going to.
Miami.
Well, no, when he was going to college there, because he was going to go to UConn because he's from Connecticut. Which, by the way, is that still a state? People from Connecticut are really kind of
Now, are the only
weird
people that he
because they're up there
murdered
by themselves.
or allegedly murdered, were they all African Americans?
I don't
I
know.
don't think
That's a
so. I
great
don't
question.
think one of them for sure wasn't. The one of the Miami ones, I don't think.
It's so hard to. It's
They
so
were,
hard to say
they were
that.
persons of color.
Okay, sorry.
POCs.
And of interest.
POI.
Here's the thing. With 18 of them,
And
it's
shit.
kind of hard to keep straight. I'm just saying that if you watch all
That's
three,
true.
you start
I just
count.
thought that
I lost
maybe-
count at 10.
Maybe he wanted to murder people in Connecticut, but he looked around and he only had
Rather
one
go
kind of person that he wanted to
Florida.
murder. And that's maybe this is a race thing that he had.
It could be.
I think it's just the situation. Of
I
who
know that
you're
he wouldn't play with the black quarterback.
No, but it's a situation
murdered
of
his
who you're
bro-
hanging out with. I
he
think.
murdered his brother-in-law.
Circumstantial.
Okay.
He murdered two guys that spilled a drink on him in a bar. Which I know you're saying obviously
that makes sense. Actually,
grounds for murder.
right?
They deserved it. The
It's a
brother-in-law.
Cosmo.
The
but
brother-in-law, we don't know why he murdered him. We still don't know.
He murdered his brother-in-law.
That was
His
sister's
fiance's sister's boyfriend.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hairdresser.
Soon to be,
yeah.
soon to be brother-in-law, maybe.
Right.
It's like me. It'd be like me murdering Chip. No big
Now,
deal.
will
I'm
this
just
all
saying.
get wrapped up in the documentary Hillary?
Yes. Yes.
Hillary?
That's why
Yeah.
that came out to finish this.
This should be the conclusion of the Hernandez thing,
That's how
right?
that starts
Comes
out,
to
and then it
find out-
goes into the Hillary stuff.
Kind of like Rocky 2.
Come to find out, she actually hung him in jail.
And Epstein,
She didn't-
same exact way.
she
Had
paid
people.
somebody
yeah,
to-
had
Oh yeah,
people.
we're not alleging that she did it.
No,
She's
no.
not very big. Look at her. Plus, her hair,
but
Right.
gorgeous.
gorgeous. You ain't getting those hands dirty.
Here's what I got out of the show. Number one, he's not gay because
Thank you.
if he was so sloppy in killing somebody, but he can hide banging dudes so well, its priorities are wrong. He should have
I
been
don't-
better at killing people and less better at banging guys.
Yeah.
Secondly, and I told my wife this,
Gays don't kill. Number one.
exactly. They love you to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they do not kill you.
Well, he loved him to death with
Um,
a 9.
I told my wife this, and I think here within the next month, I'm going to become a closeted homosexual.
Become
because-
okay. Go ahead. This goes back to the
You watch a show,
kind of racist thing, but go ahead.
every anger, every issue he had was because he was closeted and he couldn't come out.
Right.
Had the other guy on there. I don't know if you saw him yet. Big fat guy talked about he put on weight, started chewing, played football because he was gay.
Allegedly.
Oh, I did see him.
Allegedly.
You can do whatever
Rudy?
you want and just say, oh, well, he's closeted homosexual. That's why.
That's where the aggression
So
comes
But
I
he's
am
still-
going to become closeted homosexual.
That was only a justification. He still was in
Just
trouble
in
for
case.
it.
That
Just in
way,
case.
whatever I do, I can just
Yeah.
say, well, I'm kind of hiding that I want to bang
He ki-
guys.
yeah, he kind of. Sometimes he showed interest in dudes. I don't know if that makes a difference.
We should
Not guilty.
we should jerk off together then,
I was going to say, we may want to lay in a bed naked together.
just
Yeah.
to give it some credit.
Yeah.
Not because I want to do
And
it. just-
Andy, watch.
That's what
Right.
you got out of that.
I appreciate that.
And you take a picture of just their calves.
By the
touch,
by,
little thighs touching.
Yeah.
just for the story.
Listen, if your calves touched, that's fine. Your story went askew when the thighs touched. That's when
Upper,
I.
not like up, like where your meaty part is.
Right.
You got meaty thighs?
Oh.
You probably got little chicken legs though.
My meat gets down my thighs.
No, it doesn't.
It pours
Not
down.
brought
his
to you
throat.
by Park
It's usually poking you in
Canes.
the belly button when you're with me.
Anyway, go watch it. I mean,
you
for
let
your-
us
The
know.
Aaron
Let us
Hernandez
know.
thing,
You know
or
what I
the-
mean?
The gay or the
Get a
survivalist
buddy.
thing.
get
Write
a buddy.
in the comments right now. I want you to write in the comments what you thought about it because
Watch
everybody's
Captain
seen it.
Fantastic, a great movie.
That's
Watch
true.
him hang dong. Watch Light of My Life.
Hey, free dong pick right there. I mean,
yeah, you see a nice dong, and
Yeah.
then get all hot and bothered. Get a buddy over,
right.
lay down, watch the Hernandez thing.
Yeah. See what you come up with.
Yeah, see what happens. I mean, get a close friend.
There's no way he's gay. Let's
Somebody
try.
from
it.
high school you haven't seen in a while. And just kind of lay there and watch it.
Yeah.
Just something like that.
Extra butter.
Nothing gay about it.
Nothing.
Don't, and then kind of look at each other awkwardly,
We'll just stare deep into their eyes. So
just until your tears start welling up.
right
What do you
before
think?
finish.
What do you think? Is he gay? Here's the deal. But everybody's making a big deal out of it.
Mm.
That he, that maybe that's why he killed himself because it might come out and stuff like that.
Come out.
I didn't catch all that. I was too busy. Like Jesus, he killed all these people.
Yeah.
I was stuck on that. Like I don't really
pro-
care
I was
well-
stuck on the fact that he rented a Toyota Purcell.
for sure. I'm
I
glad
didn't
you
know they
noticed
made 'em
that.
anymore.
Thank you. Did you see him go around that turn?
well, that makes more
That
sense
thing
than Jesus
handled
killing
really
people.
good. Yeah, he handled it really
Didn't they-
good.
How many 8-footers you're gonna get out of that thing?
I
Isn't
know.
there a video of him like in a parking lot driving it too? And they have-
Practicing his stick shift or
Yes.
something. I don't know. It was definitely a 5-speed.
Well, when are you going to rent a car, man? You got to know
true.
how to
It
drive
was
it.
better gas mileage too with
For
a
sure.
5-speed.
Yeah.
Because you got to fill it up before you take it back.
Yep.
That's
And
how
he
they
did.
Get, that's how they
He
get.
stopped from the Hubba Bubba. You're not there yet. You got to get to the Hubba Bubba.
That's true. I
I'm
haven't
over
got there
here
yet.
now.
I haven't got there yet. How old are you supposed to be before you can stop playing ping pong?
I
85.
don't get what that
84.
means. Never.
84.
You never stop playing ping pong.
Dude,
Never at dusk.
Ping
I-
pong's like a 10-year flood. It only happens about once a decade. You play for
But
a
you can
week
play
and
it
then you don't
whenever.
play again.
Yeah.
Love it, though.
Up
That
to
week
the
is a
90s,
golden
though.
week.
I don't play. I'm not talking
You
Are you
should.
saying professionally or recreationally?
recreational, I think.
Professionally?
The only reason I bring it up is I was lucky enough to be at the YMCA and they have a ping pong
okay.
table. And they didn't have a tournament going on. It might have been. I don't know. I didn't catch the details. But they have these, it's this kids zone, but like where kids can ride the exercise bikes right by
Right.
the,
Where you
Right.
meet?
So where I meet kids and I always,
It's a great place.
find the strongest kid that rides the furthest and give him my card. But Jordan was there, and I said, "You got to do a mile before we can go." And I'm sitting there, and there's this old lady. I don't know how old. It's probably Hillary's age, 85, and an old
Hot.
man playing ping pong.
Yeah.
And I thought that's nice. I mean, they got let out
Take a
from
granddaughter
from
out.
the
Yeah.
the geezer home, and you're out here playing fucking ping pong. That's cool.
Right.
But it quickly became like a deal with, I don't know, morality, or am I doing the right thing? Because here's what happened.
Okay.
Hit the carpet and rolled towards me. All right. I picked the first one up and I handed it to the old lady, and she waddles back over there. Tink, tink. Hits the carpet, rolls towards me. Pick the second one up.
Smash it.
I handed it to her. She's like, "I'm sorry." Okay. The third one, I didn't pick it up.
Yeah.
And she came walking over, kind of looked at me. I looked at the ball. She picked it up. We sat there for like 25 minutes. She fucking missed every one,
Yeah.
and it just rolled towards me. And it was at my feet.
Move.
Would
At
you
first-
not move? I was
But
going to say,
There's
just
only one
move.
chair.
stand in
So
another.
I put my feet up.
Go outside.
Go in the
just-
parking lot.
I
Leave.
just watched her
Go
pick it
leave.
up
Go to the
every
sauna.
Like
time.
she was vacuuming.
Picking up this ping pong under my legs and walking back over. It's like, bitch, if you're gonna play ping pong, don't pick this sport. There's a game that's
Shuffleboard.
basically like ping pong with a string on it.
Yeah.
That's the game you play.
What you didn't know,
Paddle
that
ball,
was
she'll put her
Jennifer
eye out.
Anderson in makeup, and she was testing
She punked
you.
me.
Yeah, she punked you bad.
It could have been Jesus, for all I know. I mean, it could have been a whole Jesus situation.
But
I had that- I had that thought. I mean, as soon as I should pick this up every time, and then I thought, this is
You
ridiculous.
should have made a game of it.
Well, then I thought maybe
Challenge
this
'em.
is their exercise. I
just
thought,
start kicking it.
you know what?
Kick it back to the dude.
Ping pong at a half a mile an hour is extra. It's not Forrest Gump
Bro.
ping pong.
Grab another paddle, and when it heads your way, just fucking bat that thing.
I had there's two paddles. This old man who was tired. He was tired when I got there. He's like,
Yeah.
"Are we about done?" She's like, "Just one more game." Tink, tink.
Maybe it's a sex thing for him.
This is a 70-year-old woman who has dreamed. She has worked her fingers to the fucking bone, and all she's dreamed about is one day taking her love of her life, her husband that
Ping
she's been
pong.
married to, and playing ping pong in a fucking Y, and you spoiled it?
I did it. I let her play. Play on, lady.
What do you mean?
Play
You
on,
let her play?
girl.
Help her out.
You go, girl.
Can I get a hand? Little
Ping
help?
pong is not about that. Ping pong is about
Little help.
It's for love of the game. And guess what? If you miss, that's on you. That's a lesson you need to learn, old lady.
Did you hear
You don't
that?
want to pick this up again? You
Did-
fucking hit it. Okay? Have you not learned that lesson? Did your
Did
dad
you hear
not
her
teach you that?
voice? Did you hear her voice? Just one more game, sweetheart, before I die. That's all she wanted.
Well,
You fucked it up.
she
Well,
played.
she should have been more
She's had
lenient with the
multiple
gummers.
games.
Good.
And she
I hope she had a great time, other than the
her
time
back
that was
hurts.
ruined for you.
Her
From
back
If
hurts,
they
you.
were
I'm
playing
sure.
like whoever lost had to.
I didn't like put
Orally
trash
pumped
next
her
to it.
teeth
out.
I didn't throw like little pieces of garbage down there on her ping pong ball. I mean, I just put my feet up. Give her room to get it. Grab it. I picked the first two up.
How big?
You get two.
How big's this room you're in?
Oh, it's large. I mean, the guy was really hitting it hard. I mean, he was
Good.
coming after her.
She said, "Don't hold back." That's what she said. She's like, "I want to play ping pong,"
wanna
learn. I wanna learn.
Fire,
and she's going back.
strong
She's getting on her Facebook, her
desire,
70-year-old Facebook.
raging
I did it.
deep
I played ping pong today.
within. It was a competitive game with two equally challenged competitors. It's not fair for me to pick up the woman's side and let the man go run into the fucking glass wall that protects him from falling into the pool when he's going to retrieve his missed shot, which
Right.
happened on
Several
every
times.
return.
Okay.
He's fine. He's getting gummers.
Trade spots.
I don't never have picked it up for the man. I would have said, "You be a man. You tell her that this hurts you. What you're doing is painful for you. Stop it." I'm
You
not
could've
related
just said,
to
"Could
them.
you guys switch sides?"
Could you guys go do this somewhere else?
Maybe you're not familiar with this. Have you seen a great little movie called
the
Beyond
Fisher
Gold,
King.
Beyond Golden Pond?
No.
How far beyond?
Is that before or after World According to Garp?
I think it was after. We're about the same
Same,
time.
same cast.
Oh,
Yeah.
I stopped watching movies for
Same
10
time.
years after
Okay,
that.
well,
Fucked
missed
me
out.
up. Yeah. And Cider House. I think that's
Basic
about
premise of
abortion.
that movie: there was a young dude that was really good
Mine
at a
was
video
Madison
game,
Bridges.
and it was like a StarCraft, and he got up every night and he would play by himself on the deck. Right? I think it was in Alaska. And then the spacecraft came down and got him, and he ran his own starship. They call it Starfighter. And then people got old for some reason, a Benjamin Button kind of thing.
Okay.
It's a good movie. You should see it.
Is this Cocoon?
Is
I
there?
was gonna say it sounds like
we
No,
Cocoon.
won't get any older, and we won't ever die.
Beyond the Golden Pond.
Sounds like Cocoon.
It sounds
No.
like a waste of
Eh.
electricity.
You're
No.
describing.
If you just said
Cocoon.
aliens now,
It sounds
then you
like
described Cocoon.
Starfighter crossed with Cocoon.
Starship Troopers
don't-
mixed with Cocoon,
Okay, just Beyond Golden Pond, guys.
It
Just
sounds
look
like Shawshank Redemption.
no, that
like
was
the
poop
prequel.
pipes.
Yes.
There's poop pipes in that
Shank
one.
Redemption?
No poop pipes in this movie.
And
Well,
I-
there is.
I don't know if
They're
you
connected with
It
people.
appears you have a problem with this. That maybe I didn't do the right
Ping pong,
thing.
yes.
I didn't play it. I'm not playing ping pong, bud.
Old people, yes. I
You
have a
sat by
problem with
old
all
people.
the whole
That's the choice you
situation.
made. Were they there first or you?
They were there.
Okay.
Oh,
What were you
you're
looking at
wrong.
when you were avoiding the ball? Were you on your phone? Were you looking at her in the eyes as she walked and looked underneath your legs
He millennial
times
that
in a
looked
row?
away every time.
No, I made eye contact the whole time.
the whole time?
I alpha mailed it.
At
you know?
least she knows where you stand. At least.
Or sit.
or sit.
Yeah, or don't.
Then I watched that back camel that old ladies get.
Saw
You know,
The
Beck
turtle
Hamilton.
ass.
I quit.
What? You know what
The
I'm talking
turtle
about?
ass that hangs down in the middle.
No, you like the khakis give you a whole
Yeah.
back butt,
Yeah,
back foot, back front butt.
Yeah, that's the tortoise.
I didn't create it. I just know God gave me eyes to notice these things.
To
Him
look
and
at
I talk
things.
about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
He wouldn't have made a back
You're
butt.
still in the wrong. I mean, you're still in the wrong. You should
What
have
did it
helped out.
smell like? Cheese. Depends.
It smelled like cheese. So I didn't mean to.
That's fine.
Take us down
Yeah,
that
you brought
road.
the whole show down.
So next time, act
Andy's
like
horned up,
you're
but-
playing on your phone, and then when the ball comes over, just get up to go to the bathroom, just smash that fucking ball.
no, don't listen to him.
But don't
Skin man.
Don't listen to
make
him.
sure it looks like you're on your phone.
He
It's
eats
like,
at
oh, I'm
Cane's."
sorry.
That's true. He does do canes.
Thank you.
Let's see. We do
Enough
have
said.
a Sling Blade movie review we'll play here before because we're going to be breaking in about 15 or 20 minutes here for the bonus show.
Are we calling Dickus too to get the Super Bowl pick?
Yeah, we got to call Dick.
We'd have to do
We'll
that.
do that on the bonus show.
So
Okay.
the guy before last week that picked when we called back
Jay?
and made him pick Jay, he got it right.
Yeah.
Because he
Kansas
picked
City and
49ers KC. So
What did we had Green Bay? I think was picked
last week. yeah,
Last
'cause
week.
his-
She
his-
fucked it up, but
yeah,
her
Jay
Riley-
was
her
right.
dad or grandpa likes.
Yeah, who
Yeah,
cares?
that's true.
But she did pick Kansas City.
All right, let's see here.
Yeah, I guess she was half right.
Go Sling Blade movie review. I gotta find his intro here.
Well, and she either looks like a really young, like adult, or she's a super, hot.
I'll be holding the Super Bowl party, but I'll just be playing reruns of Denver Bronco games. So if you want to come,
Oh, by the way, are you guys coming to the 3rd annual Mordor Super Bowl party? We're not doing it in the garage this year. I told Grandpa Jim
I'll be there.
If Grandpa Jim's going, I'm in.
I'm
he'll
off
be
work.
there.
Are you gonna be playing
My
Eight is
God.
Enough?
Are you gonna come
yes.
take a nap, Andy?
Please.
I don't know. Are you
That
going to
was
yell at me?
Yes.
Okay,
I will
then yes,
scream
I
at
will.
you
Now,
as soon as I get there.
Gotta
to
give him
scare
the
you.
credit. That was the worst game in the world. Andy was smart. That was an awful Super
But I
Bowl
also
last
remember I
year.
scared him because I yelled at him.
No,
But he
you
did fall
did
asleep before it started.
Yeah.
So it's not a great excuse, but I don't blame him.
I'm just coming for the halftime
Scared
show.
him to sleep.
Good. It'll be Lizzo
Paula Abdul and
She'll be-
Lizzo.
cracking
not have the wings?
hard-boiled eggs in her
Huh?
asshole.
Did you not have the
It's
wing?
empowering.
And now, welcome back
Try my sauce.
to This Week in
Try my
Cinema
steak.
with your host, Sling Blade.
Well, I think this movie, name of One Flew Over a Cuckoo's Nest, The Cuckoo's Nest, something like that. Well, it was a very good picture. A bunch of fellas up in Nervous Hospital. Kind of related to it a bit. There's one fella come up in there, and it's pretty much who the movie's about. A fellow named Randall McMurphy. He's in jail. He convinced some people in the jail that he was crazy, and they sent him up there to get looked at. He trying to get out of jail time. Figured he'd have easy time up in that nervous hospital. Well, didn't work out like that. There was a bunch of them in there. They got to playing cards, listening to ball games. Old gal in charge named Nurse Ratchet. She was a good looking old gal, but she's mean as a snake.
So hot.
Well, Old Randall, he kind of got them boys leading down the wrong path. Nurse Ratchet ain't cared much for it. They got to carrying on. He got them all out of there, got them on a short bus, carried them down to the dock, put them on a boat, carried them out fishing. Well, police come got him, carried him on back to Nervous Hospital. Well, there's a big old Indian in there. They called him Chief. I reckon he was a chief or something. I ain't sure. Yeah, he couldn't talk none. Old Randall. He cured him. He gave him a stick of juicy fruit gum. Chief could talk. Well, they got carrying on in there and having a meeting and whatnot, Nurse Ratchet, and it's right bad. Well, anyway, like I was saying, he carried them out on that short bus out to a fishing pier, and they got on a boat and went out and got fishing, caught some big fish. Right night fish. It wasn't catfish, but they was right big. Well, law came, got them, carried them back to Nervous Hospital. Nurse Ratchet, she was not happy. Old Randall, he found out that doing time in a Nervous Hospital wasn't the same as jail time, and it didn't count against it. He plumb saw red. Got right mad. Well, he called his girlfriend, help him out, get him out of there, bring him out. They had a big party. There's an old fella in there. I can't remember his name. I reckon after that he got a job being a cook up there at the Overlook Hotel, because it's the same fella, I can tell you. Well, they got him drunk. Got all the darn faces drunk in there. He tried to come out a window. Old Billy Babbitt, he cut himself on his arm, bled to death. Old McMurphy, he kind of lost it. Choked old Nurse Ratchet out right hard. They took and cut his head. Kind of made him afflicted. Old Chief, he smothered him. For a good movie, I reckon I watch again. I'd probably pay 4 biscuits to see it.
Okay. The book's better.
Yeah.
The book's 6 biscuits, but 4 biscuits.
He was getting me with the Nervous Hospital thing.
I don't know what that is, but it's great.
You're welcome.
So, where do you guys want to go here for this last 20? I got a thought. I have 2 thoughts.
She quit Twitter after she saw that.
On the list that I
fan
didn't
made it.
that I didn't get to. I had one kind of like a feeling like shit about myself thought. I had that thought that I wrote down here. And then I had a story about maybe the possibility that there were models in Heston that I want to talk about. Just the percentage chances. Plus, we have to call Australia because I got an interview with a guy there. Well, not a guy, an animal there that's going extinct. So there's a story about an animal that's going extinct in Australia. And I don't know if it's because of the fires or what, but I called there, and the only person
Have we talked to Muggsy? Is he here? Did he come to the
He's
the
the one who set up the
interview.
Cool. I don't know where he's living right now, but I do have an interview with this animal that's going extinct we can talk to. I also had like a story about the Army that's developing this new technology, and I kind of think it's bullshit. So not that I have anything against the armed forces, but that's on the list here too. I wanted to talk about that. And then we got we got to call Ditka's Steakhouse. We got to do all this stuff. So I don't know where to go on all this stuff. I don't know where to go with the last 20 minutes. You don't have a clock usually. You know, I want to save some stuff for the show
you
too.
gotta save some stuff.
I think we should save our call to the animal.
Yeah.
For the
maybe the
show.
military stuff that's going on, because I've seen some of the stuff they're doing. You
want to get into that real quick?
We can. I mean, if you just look at that picture right there, I don't know what they're loading on that plane.
It's like Lizzo, bud.
It looks like it.
Well, what I read today is that apparently the Army is developing a new technology, a facial recognition technology that allows the armed forces, the guys over there on the front lines, to be able to detect a terrorist in the dark from like over a half a kilometer away, which I don't know how far, like 3 football fields, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I
half
don't know.
kilometer. Yeah, that's
7
about
football
right.
fields, maybe.
Yeah.
However many football fields it is. But in pitch black, you can recognize a terrorist. And the only thought I had was, basically, you could show me a picture of anybody from over there and say, this is a terrorist we got last night. We used this new technology to find him in the dark.
Let's just be careful here.
And anyways, congratulations to us, because this is it. And it's not like I can go back and be like, hold on a second.
Let's check this out.
Let's see who this guy is. Yep, that definitely
checks out.
That
Okay.
checks out.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how they spotted him in the dark. Is it possible that they're just wearing darker sunglasses and shooting at random?
Oh, I
And they're
see what you're-
calling it artificial technology to
I
be able
see.
to shoot. I mean, because basically,
Mhm.
when you're in war, or you're at war
Okay.
with a certain region,
Yeah.
and we've just, as a country, deemed a war on terror. I mean, we did that 20 years ago.
Right.
But
we're winning it,
The
though.
opponent is terror.
We're winning.
So the opponent doesn't necessarily have to be anywhere as long as they're terrorists. So as long as they fall under that caption. Now, luckily for America, for the guys that are developing this technology,
Right.
they also don't have to have a lot of proof that they're terrorists. They kind of just can get up there and say, yeah, this guy was making fucking bubblegum bombs, man. And we'll be
Saw
like,
him.
fucking A.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
good job. How'd you get him? It's dark. How'd you do it?
I
You use
smell
like an
Hubba Bubba.
Apache
No, we got this
helicopter?
thing that smells
Shot.
Hubba Bubba, and that's what
Now
he was
we got
using.
these new fucking space fucking helmets that we put on, and
Yeah,
we can
it's
spot
pretty
them in the
sweet.
dark from like 6 miles. We shot
Yeah.
them 6 miles away. Cool. I mean, you could tell me that, or it doesn't really matter. I mean, you're making up something anyways.
Well,
so
I mean, here's the deal. You feel safer when you hear that because, hey, less bubblegum bombs.
no, I as a citizen
Thank
here,
you.
it's
Mine.
fine.
Right,
I
I
mean,
know.
that's great. It'd
I
be
get
like if, let's just assume, which I'm sure that this is
I
happening.
don't know if we're going to
There is
should assume anything, but I mean, okay.
organization that is part of the terror group that right now is trying to develop artificial intelligence to spot
Oh.
Americans, from half a mile away. Let's assume that they're doing that.
Japan.
But then they come back and say, we got this one guy, he's a podcaster of some sort, Fat Conrad. We got him, and they
that
show
guy.
a picture, and people are like, yeah, that's definitely an American.
That looks like him.
He looks suspicious.
Yeah.
He looks American.
I'd shoot him.
You got him.
I don't know. I think you look Native American,
I mean, I guess my thing is we already have,
which is different.
as last I checked, we have airplanes.
Well,
We have drones,
let me check.
which
yeah.
are basically just airplanes, just smaller versions of airplanes
Well, some of
with
them are
smaller people driving them, I'm assuming.
squirrels.
I mean, we got to have
They
smaller.
use
people.
squirrels, right?
That's just physics. You can't.
Yeah,
you
you
can't
can't
put a fucking Maverick inside a
Nope.
drone, bud. You gotta have a smaller person.
Weight distribution.
So maybe
important.
we should be touting the fact that we've invented smaller pilots instead of a fucking
Correct. I mean,
laser beam or whatever the fuck this
yeah.
is.
Where's the report on that?
But they're saying that they're making an AI that can.
Yeah.
It'd be like if we turned the lights off in the studio, and I held my AI camera to your face.
Hmm.
The thing is, bud, it doesn't matter if it's your face.
Oh, I look different in the dark though.
But it doesn't matter. It's like this technology will always work when who we're killing doesn't. Nobody knows who we're killing, anyways. We don't
Terrorists.
know. I mean, yeah, terrorists, but we don't. So I just took a picture. Yeah, we got him from fucking half a mile. They can picture It can be
Yeah.
anybody.
I got you.
So
it's a
why?
terrorist.
There's no reason for it. Just use your fucking.
No, but I mean, there is because
Flashlight.
that person's a terrorist, though. I think you're missing that big point.
Maybe.
Well, how's it maybe? They're going after him, so obviously he's a
What I
terrorist.
mean is, they could tell me. They could give me a whole rap sheet, bubblegum bombs,
Yeah.
fucking. They made those little sprites where they put fucking Mentos in there and threw them at our import. They did all that
The Diet
cool
Coke,
stuff, all the
Diet-
like the diversions and
Yeah, the
little,
Diet Coke and
got
the
some smoke
Mentos.
bombs and stuff from the
Okay.
firecracker stands. I got all that good stuff. They
That's
can
a
tell me
terrorist.
that on the rap sheet. They
Yes,
can tell me.
it's in there.
They could just make it up
They wouldn't do that.
They wouldn't do that. Why would
They
they do
do.
that?
Never.
Why
Because
would,
they-
why would they do that?
because
Why?
they just shot a
Because
random
they
person
can.
Never.
I don't
that they
think-
said they used a special camera on.
But yeah, that's the thing. That's why we need the special camera.
Alex
That's why we need.
Jones.
That's why we need
I'm not
the
trying to
special
be
camera.
conspiracy theory here.
No,
I'm just
I mean,
saying that
you kind of are though. I mean, you're
It's coming
I mean,
off that way.
Yeah, it is.
it's possible that
I
there's.
believe everything the government tells me.
We got one of our good guys, our Toms, our contractors, that are over there.
I
and they're
would
like,
believe. Now, here's the deal. Would you believe Tom?
Tom would tell me the truth. He'd
Of
say,
course he
I
would.
looked in that fucking camera. You can't see shit. I
He was
just
a
pointed
terrorist.
it, point and shoot.
Yes.
pretty sure it's a terrorist.
And
I
it's-
think. The
Yeah,
camera,
it's
On
said,
their way to
like it.
Walmart.
camera said terrorist.
Yep, right when I went on it. But
Yes.
to be fair, I went by a baby and it also said terrorist.
Well, above it, the one
Soon to
holding
be.
terrorist.
Terrorist in training.
They're
Those are
going to
important.
Jiffy Lube for an oil change.
I don't know
Pre-terrorist.
enough about any of
It's like
these
pre-diabetes.
conflicts.
Here's the deal. How do you treat pre-diabetes? You got to nip it in the bud, bud.
Shoot it.
More sugar.
Terrorist.
I know, but we all have it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they're all pre-terrorist.
We have to. Exactly.
Well,
we got to fight it.
no,
You got to
no,
get it at the
no.
root.
Well, technically,
pre-diabetic.
everybody's a pre-terrorist
Is that bad?
until you're a terrorist.
No, you have to have tendencies of it.
Living in
yes,
a region
right.
becomes a tendency, like a
in
big
a terrorist
one. Kind
place.
of looking, smelling,
Yeah,
acting,
right.
talking like terrorists. That's why my facial recognition cam
No,
picked up on
I
this
smell
guy.
Hubba Bubba.
Now, weirdly,
To be fair, it also picks up on canes.
yeah, to be weird, it also
Terrorist.
picks on everybody.
But we knew that for a long
This
time.
camera works great. Facial recognition just says,
Prove it.
whoever. Oh, mama.
I
Okay.
saw you in a camera. Turn the lights out. I bet you if you turn the lights out and looked at us with one of those space helmets, he would glow.
But here's the thing, bud. It goes back to what we were kind of talking about offline at one point, where you were saying that the government right now, our government, they'll give money, grants, and all this stuff to projects if you can make it
reminds me, I gotta talk to you later.
an argument on this project and why it could be
Right.
viable.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't the greatest thing be if you're a camera developer,
Yeah.
even if you're not, if you're just a guy that spray paints iPhones and says you're a camera
That's
developer,
me.
whatever it is, you
Smoothie.
say,
That's what Smoothie does, right?
I'm creating an artificial intelligence that's going to help you be able to spot terrorists from a half mile away.
Yep.
And they'll say, that sounds good. We're going to give you $1.5 million
take
for
10
that.
of
That's
them."
going to be great. It's like, I don't know if that's enough. Okay, $3 million. Hard bargain, 4.5. We'll give you 4.5.
Okay.
And we spray painted a bunch of
Is that
iPhones.
4 and 5 or
4 and 5 million. We'll give you 9 million.
Okay.
Hard bargain.
Okay.
Hard bargain. You guys are tough. You guys have done this
Thank
before.
you.
Where did you guys
Double
work
it.
at?
It's a barely-
Before, you worked at Staples
barely
and
enough.
developed this technology?
Yeah.
Staples
And
Tech?
you worked at Burger King.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was a manager.
Me and Vlad and Rasputin, we came up with it together.
Okay. I don't know. That looks exactly like an iPhone, which
he
is
worked
smart.
at Chili's.
Because then it's kind of like people will be traveling with
Yep.
it. It's easy to
Won't
carry.
expect it.
Is
Now
that
turn
okay?
off the lights.
He worked at Chili's.
And I'm going to hold this up and I'm going to look at you guys.
Yep.
Look at
This doesn't say terrorist on any.
Us three.
gotta be
none of
right.
us
Us are.
terrorists. Now
Yep.
look at him. Yep.
Terrorist. And
That-
he is.
that's-
We
Take him
bring
out.
him along because he's actually a terrorist.
I like the technology, so I'm going
That's
to
how
give
you
you
can
guys
tell.
9 million.
Okay.
And we're going to take it over there when you get done. Just give me an email
No,
or
we got a box
fax
up.
it.
We got a
something.
box of them right here. Take them with you.
Oh, done already?
And
Well,
I
I
know
mean-
it says iPhone on them, but they're not.
Oh, okay.
If you need
That's
more.
smart. Yeah.
If you need more. I mean, that's camouflage. We
The
just came
special
up-
ones I wrote not
Right.
on.
People are just taking
You'll find them.
iPhones over there that
Mhm.
somebody built in California that used to work at Staples,
Right.
and it's got an app on it, and they hold it up, and it's like, oh, do you want X-ray vision?
Yeah.
No, I want terrorist vision.
How
and
is
they're
this
scrolling up?
dude? How is
Well,
this
that
hard
would
to
be a good-
believe?
It's not. It's what's happening. It's what I'm saying.
I
It's
know,
ridiculous.
dude. We have an app right now. You can see ghosts. You download that?
Fuck off. I'm not downloading Ghost
Oh.
app. That's not happening.
Just asking for trouble.
Turn the lights off. Look through that thing one time. Go ahead.
No.
They're all over here.
I know they are.
I got the
I
app
didn't
on
need an
my
app
phone.
to tell me, man.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. If we have that app that we could spot ghosts, why can't we spot
You
terrorists?
could find that one that possessed your wife.
That's true.
I would never want to do
That
that.
thing's hanging around your house. You
A
know it is.
poltergeist that makes a woman pee in the middle of the floor.
Don't look at me.
I don't know much about the war in Iraq.
But I know I
I don't know much about the
you.
conflict in Iran. I don't know much about what's going on in Turkey. Okay.
Okay, great sandwiches over there.
Except a lot of yogurt-based fucking.
So much.
Did you
so-
just go Aaron Neville on us?
Yeah, I did. Thank you, Joker Nate.
So, without that knowledge, without that background that I
Yeah.
don't possess, the only thing I can witness is what I see on a day-to-day basis, which is I've seen a lot of images that
Yeah.
the media will put out and say, we got this guy.
Right.
And that's the first time I've ever seen him. It's not as if I have this whole database in my mind of, God, I hope we get fucking that one guy that always wears the
Well, yeah,
Yankees cap
stay-
backwards.
Stay
He's
up
real.
with it. Stay up with it because that's
Nobody does this, though, as a thing.
I do
I don't think so.
for sure.
I stay up with the missing children at local Walmarts, but I don't stay up with terrorists. That's too much.
You should.
That's too much. They all look alike to me.
Whoa,
Oh.
bud.
Usually at gas stations.
No.
You're
I was
right,
waiting
sir.
for it.
Yeah, I know. He did it.
You guys forced that out of me.
Dirk,
No,
jihad.
it's just. I mean, different facial hair. Number one, different skin tone, different facial.
Different
Not on
personalities,
each other. I
Thank
mean,
you.
hobbies.
Right.
they all tetherball seems to be pretty hot.
That's a seasonal thing.
Yes, in which all terrorists. I'm not saying that there are terrorists that don't play tetherball.
You're trying to
I'm
get
saying
yourself
that
out of the hole right
every person
now.
in the Middle East that's playing tetherball right now
Here's
is a terrorist.
how you know they're actually a terrorist. You download the app, dummy.
I downloaded the app. There's so many ads on it.
That's fine. You have to scroll through that. Don't worry about that.
I clicked X like 50
Thank
times. I
you.
still had to
Just
watch a
sit-
1 minute
accept,
video.
accept, and then use it.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it does work.
How much space do you have on your phone?
I have 3 gigs.
That's
Is that enough?
That's enough. Barely.
I can't take pictures though.
No. You can't take pictures of the terrorists. You're fine, but you can
Still
recognize
shoot.
them. Yeah, you can still shoot them.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Who needs proof? Don't take a picture of them.
I'll just send an old pic.
Yes. Just take one and just say, yeah, same one, same guy.
Man, it
same
looks a lot
spot.
like the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lights
I
are
know.
dark. You
Weird,
can't,
isn't it?
can't see anything.
I don't know if it's good or bad or
It's
right
gr-
or wrong.
I think it's great.
it already
technology.
existed. It's not. It's not a
No,
thing.
it didn't. They just invented it. If you were smart enough, you would invent stuff like this too.
That's true.
Did
I
you
should-
think of it? You're just jealous because they thought of it and they got lots of money. Okay, I mean,
I got the one thing I've been mad. I kick myself every day. I didn't invent that doggy step that gets fucking dogs up to the bed. And since then, I said I'm never gonna get mad about an invention I didn't think of until this.
Oh, you didn't get mad about somebody making a board game. What does this mean? When we thought of what the fuck does this mean?
I told myself I'm not gonna get mad.
Okay,
I can't.
Good.
Can't let that bother me anymore.
Sure
Even though
you
we
can.
totally came up with that.
I know,
game.
and a million other things. Now, you know what we didn't come up with?
What's that?
Lizzo getting dropped from a plane. We did not come up with this.
I'd like to drop her on my face.
What does she do?
She gets dropped from this plane.
She's a singer.
You're about ready to see.
Oh, that
Why a
reminds me.
man?
I'll do the
Great
first
talent
part of
gotta
this,
be great.
and we'll finish this in the bonus show. But I did hand Andy. You know how we like Andy reading throughout the show? It's one of the best things that we
That's
do.
one of my best.
We also like
I
Andy
love it.
Reid.
Yeah.
No, not so much.
Not as much,
I
but
like Andy better.
Andy reading, not
Reading.
That's what.
Andy reading could be like a thing that you do when you
Dude.
go to like an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Is that lemon
Yes.
flavored? I'm
or
smelling.
when you're
lemon
like
over there.
13 and you look like you're the size of a 46-year-old.
Are you
could be Andy
smoking?
Reading.
Are you smoking lemon pledge?
Or you had to make my face look like a
Because it smells
walrus
like lemon
contest.
pledge. It smells
See.
delicious.
See, it's a
See?
lemon
Okay.
plate.
All right.
Yes.
So there was a new
Huff it.
memoir that came out today, but I wasn't able to get my hands on any of the excerpts. Jessica Simpson finally has written a memoir called
Apparently-
Open Book.
drugs and alcohol problem.
Yeah,
She also just got married.
and she also got her back tickled when she was 6, and that
Oh no, I'm wrong chick. I'm thinking of somebody else.
is sexual abuse. I don't know. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff that we'll stumble upon when we get our hands on those excerpts, and we'll have
Okay.
Andy read it.
Cool.
But I wasn't able to get that, so I thought, well, what's better than that, or what's just as good? Since I've been the stay-at-home dad that I am, and
Mhm.
I'll always have the kids with me when we're driving, instead of listening to the filthy podcast that I typically would, I
Right.
can't do that. So I'll pop in an earbud and I'll listen to it and let it fuck up my brain to listen to that.
I
But
got
I'll
you.
just turn on fucking music, pop, whatever it is.
Carp of the top.
Whatever, carp in the tub,
Yeah.
slip or dip, right? So this fucking song comes on every 3rd minute. This song that's called Bones, right? And I know you guys have heard it.
Rattle my bones,
And
rattle my bones.
Even my daughter,
Boom,
she's
boom,
5.
boom, boom, boom,
She was like,
boom.
Dad, why do they
Tell me
just
what
play
you
this song
gonna
over and
do.
over? We've heard this 3 times. We've only driven, 15 minutes. It's
Right.
the 3rd time we've heard it. I said,
Yeah.
it's fine. We'll
Yeah.
just,
Welcome to life.
yeah, this is what they do. And I said, I'll turn the station. So I turned it to the Slipper Dip Country, just the next one on the dial. Boom. Guess what song comes on? The
Same
same
one.
fucking Bones song.
Yeah.
So now it's not, it is just in the ether of every music. This thing, I put on classic rock. This song comes on.
Mhm.
I'm not going to play this song. I don't have the rights to play that. But I did print out the lyrics, and Andy will read them to you. And we'll see what the fucking point is to
Let me
this
get my
song.
pen. Hold on, I gotta get my pencil.
Just read
I've heard that
your
song before.
normal Andy reading voice. You don't have to sing it. I know you'll want to.
Yeah.
We're in the home stretch of the hard times. We took a hard left, but we're all right. Yeah, life sure can try to put love through it, but we built this right so nothing's ever gonna move it. When the bones are good, the rest don't matter. Yeah, the paint could peel, the glass could shatter. Let it rain, 'cause you and I remain the same. When there ain't a crack in the foundation, baby, I know any storm we're facing will blow right over while we stay put. The house don't fall when the bones are good. Call it dumb luck, but baby, you and I can't even mess it up. Although we both try, no, it don't always go. Came and went, and we're still standing. When the bones are good, the rest don't matter. Yeah, the paint could peel, the glass could shatter. Let it rain, 'cause you and I remain the same. When there ain't a crack in the foundation. Baby, I know any storm we're facing will blow right over while we stay put. The house don't fall when the bones are good. When the bones are good. Bones are good, the rest don't matter. Baby, I don't glass could shatter. Oh glass, could shatter. Bones are good, the rest don't matter.
I think
Paint
this is
could peel,
Lizzo.
the glass could shatter. When the bones are good, the rest don't matter.
Kinda goes back
blah
to it
blah
a few
blah blah
times.
blah.
We'll read it again in a minute.
Oh God. Why?
Oh, we got 10 minutes. Then we got to read it again.
Yeah.
Hey, we want to make this a popular show. That's what's doing it out in the world.
It's great.
That is what's doing it.
Here's a few things I've written down. I think
Wrote
it's
it at Waffle House.
I think it's the first thing I've. Who's it by? Do we know?
No.
Seems like a song about a house,
Crack,
but it's not.
Crack, okay.
house,
It
mess.
seems like there needs to be a tornado or some kind of
I heard-
various
I heard it. Hey, it doesn't matter. Bones.
natural disaster.
It doesn't matter if there's a natural disaster.
Bones are good, bud.
Bones are here.
The rest don't matter.
The rest don't matter. Plaster doesn't matter.
Take a note from this
Mess.
lyricist.
Wolves. I
They're
heard a
talking about-
wolf. Is there wolves
I think
in
I
there?
heard wolves in there.
Yeah, I mean, that down.
He said woo. I thought it said womb.
Bones.
Wombs don't matter. Well,
Bones.
the wombs are after us.
Baby. Lines. Glass. I mean,
If you put. That's
new
the
song.
making to a song.
Yep.
Right there. What are we going to go back to? I'm
Crack.
hearing it in my head.
crack.
Well, they say that it is.
No, I don't like
the genre is country.
If the crack is good, the house don't matter. This mess is coming. The wolves will splatter. Bones, baby. Bones, baby. Crack, crack, crack. Lives glass. Lines glass.
that. Well, the good news is on the bonus show, we can actually
Right?
make our own song to
For sure.
that.
Well, I mean, I'll have them read it again. Maybe I'll get some other words in there and work them in.
Sure.
But that's the gist of it I got from
So
that
they're
song.
snorting lines of glass.
shatter, shatter,
Whoa.
bones don't matter.
They don't
Whoop,
know.
whoop,
You
whoop.
don't know that.
All right, if you're with us right now, thank you for watching. Please like and share the show. We do this every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. But tonight, we're not sticking around on the free show till 9. We're going to move over to our Patreon page. So if you guys want to watch the show live or listen to any of our archives, there's over 500 shows there. Just go to the patreon.com and search for Those Guys from Wichita, and we'll pop up there. I think the cheapest tier to be able to watch our live bonus shows and to have them always is $2.99 a month.
We have 2 confirmations via Twitter, obviously.
They're
Hell
there.
yeah, they're there already.
That's good.
So they can tell us
They're
if this
waiting.
works because that's going to be the big test too.
They're our judge.
So they should be getting a private YouTube
Also, test tube.
They're our judge, Judy, and
Yes.
executioners.
soon. So that being said, you guys know what we do here.
Oh, also, if you come over there, free kings. So
Don't let your meatloaf, everybody.
That will eat everything just as long as that thing
Hey.
is edible. It will
Skip it.
even
Keep
eat
that going.
things such as dirt, mud, and
Keep that
trash,
going.
and it thinks that these
These things are
taste
going by.
incredible.
bye, everybody.
A carp
That-
is a fish that will eat anything,
That
and
one's
by
off.
now you must
Say-
know what I mean. If you ever meet